Once there was a businessman who was running a business in his own country. However, he always dreamed of going abroad, believing that he could earn more money and grow his business even bigger. This dream stayed with him for a long time. One day, his family said, "Son, you're old enough now. It's time for you to get married." He agreed and got married. A few months after the wedding, he told his father about his long-time wish to go abroad and earn money. He also shared this with his wife. She responded, "If you want to go, you should go. Do whatever you feel is right." Although his wife was pregnant at the time, the businessman decided to leave her in the care of his parents and travel abroad. Once he arrived in the new country, he started doing good business. Slowly, he began to earn a lot of money and became successful. He stayed abroad for almost 16 to 17 years. During this time, he regularly sent money and letters back home, but he never returned himself. Finally, when he felt he had earned enough, he decided to return home. He booked a ticket on a ship and began the long sea journey. During the voyage, he met a sad-looking man who seemed very wise. The businessman asked him, "Why are you so sad?" The man replied, "I came here to sell my wisdom, but no one is interested in buying it." The businessman thought, "I've earned so much money from this land, why not gain some wisdom as well?" He said to the man, "Tell me one piece of your wisdom, and I will pay you 500 gold coins." The wise man smiled and said, "Before doing anything in life, think for 2 minutes." The businessman paid him the 500 gold coins and felt the advice was valuable. Eventually, he reached home. It was nighttime and he wanted to surprise his wife. Quietly, he entered the house. When he reached his bedroom, he saw his wife sleeping on the bed, and next to her, a young boy was also asleep. The businessman became furious. He thought, "I've worked so hard for all these years and now my wife is with someone else." In a fit of rage, he drew his sword and was about to kill them both. But then he remembered the wise man's words, "Before doing anything, think for 2 minutes." He paused and let his mind calm down. In that moment, his sword accidentally struck a metal pot, making a loud noise that woke his wife. When she saw her husband, she was overjoyed and exclaimed, "Oh, you're back! I've waited for you for so long." But the businessman was still upset. He demanded to know who the boy was. His wife gently said, "Son, come here and touch your father's feet. Your father has finally come home after so many years." The child got up and walked over. As the child bent down to touch the businessman's feet, the turban fell off, and the businessman saw long hair. It wasn't a boy at all, it was a girl. His wife explained, "This is your daughter. You were away for so long you never saw her. I raised her like a son." The businessman was stunned. He finally understood why the wisdom he had bought for 500 gold coins was so valuable. If he hadn't stopped to think, he would have made a terrible mistake. This story teaches us a powerful lesson. Before taking any major action, always stop and think, even if just for 2 minutes. Acting out of anger, assumption, or haste can lead to devastating consequences. A moment of thought can prevent a lifetime of regret. Taking time to pause and reflect before reacting can save relationships, protect lives, and guide us to make better decisions. Just like the businessman, we must remember that sometimes wisdom is worth more than gold.